Okay, so a couple things that we, as we work with our clients, we're going to um, understand, their preferences and what they really want to do. Where they want to live, what kind of a house they're looking for, and what their feelings, their thoughts, their dreams, whatever they are. We're gonna keep track of that information, of that that we're gathering as we work with them. So the number one thing that for example, we've been working with this client of ours. Her name is Gina Baldassare, and her husband um, Edgar. And so a couple things about this that we're learning from this couple. There are two places where they put offers. So basically, they really like those locations. So we have 1258 Thames Court. So we've got the listing here, um, right there. So that's the listing. So this is the area. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start paying more attention to properties that um, are coming on the market in those neighborhoods. 1174497. Okay, so this is, for example, this one, and this is under contract already. Went on under contract like in no time. It was a great price, excellent location. So if we look at the map, so we're gonna do our search here. So we're gonna do maps, the Google Maps. So Control V, Salt Lake City. Okay, so we can see here that we have this location right here, where this is the entrance. I think there is only one entrance, and this location right here is where we find those homes. And so we're gonna pay special attention. We're gonna make a note of this in the preferences. And for this, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start using RealtyJuggler. And in RealtyJuggler, we're gonna start putting this information, and then we're gonna pay special attention every single day to this location right here. She's got another location that she liked, and this is Kingsbury Lane, and this is the MLS listing right here. We have that saved. It's 1172172. Right here. Okay, and this house is still active. One thing, another thing that we need to pay special attention is like terms right there. Okay, when it comes to condominiums or townhomes or twin homes, if the FHA is not, FHA loans are not an option, then we need, then they can't buy those homes, because FHA is a specific type of a loan, and that is designed for people who don't have a lot of money or their credit scores are lower. So in this case, for example, to buy this property, they need like 10 to 20% down, which is, it can be anywhere from 23 to I mean $13,500 to $27,000, and not a lot of people have that amount of money to buy a house, especially in this price range, because there are people who don't have a lot of money. So so those are some things that we need to keep in mind. um, so that's the profile for Gina. She can only do FHA loans. um, all right, so this location right here, um, we come to, okay, so this location right here, so it's kind of hard to see. I mean, I've seen it, and then you can, definitely you can navigate. um, when you take this little thing and you put it on the map, anything that highlights in blue means that there is a view that you can, there is a street view. So if we put it there, it's gonna open up the street view. Okay, so this is the complex. Okay, now this particular complex doesn't work. Okay, even though she put the offer there, it doesn't work because those properties are not FHA approved. However, she was okay with the location, so um, so what we're gonna do is we're going to, look for properties in this vicinity. Right here, right here. Um, so in this, about 10 blocks from this vicinity. Okay, from 3821 Kingsbury Lane. Okay, so alright, so then when we do our searches on the MLS, and also so you know how to do our searches on the MLS, looking at the map. Then we're gonna be, we're gonna identify homes in their price range. The other thing that we need to understand about them is that they can buy houses up to 150,000, and they're, if it's a townhouse or condo, it can be up to 135,000. So so those are the limitations. The reason why is because condos and townhomes or anything that has an HOA fee is going to lower their range, their limit of their loan. It lowers if it has an FHA, I mean an HOA fee. Okay, so we have some ideas here to play with. Okay, so the preferences, as we had talked, we need to put those those preferences on their profile on RealtyJuggler, and then RealtyJuggler. So that so then so then we keep track of all of that information here. On RealtyJuggler, we're also gonna keep track of the properties that we need to follow up, and that's gonna be another training on how to use the RealtyJuggler.